Hello, this is Dr. Zek. On this channel, we discuss making money and creation of generational wealth through business, through hustling, and also through a career progression. Today, I'm going to be giving you some tips of how you can excel in your career and make more money. I'm a fully trained crop scientist. I started my career with an entry-level job, and I progressed to become a project leader and held several management positions. Throughout that career, I managed to make a lot of money through the tips that I'm going to be giving you today. So please pay attention. The first thing I want you to do is to discover your superpower. Know your strength. Know what you're good at, what you can do better than anyone else. Capitalize on that and fine-tune those skills to make yourself more recognized. Stand out from the crowd. In my case, I discovered that I can write very good reports. The advantage of written communication is when you're a good writer, you are easily noticed. No doubt. Writing is a skill that can get you climb up the ladder very quickly. Number 2, work hard. Work harder than your peers. This is a no-brainer. If you want to excel in anything, you need to work hard. Not just working hard, but also become more productive. So increase your efficiencies, and the efficiency is measured by the amount of input you put versus the output. So make sure you know what you're producing, what is the output that you're contributing. These days, organizations are becoming smarter. When they're doing career progression evaluations, they emphasize on output. What have you managed to produce throughout the year? Sitting behind a computer does not mean you're working hard. You could be playing games, you could be doing something else, you could be doing your own personal business. There's need to show what you have done, what you've produced, tangible results. Some people are a liability. Become irreplaceable. If you go away on a 4 weeks leave and your absence is hardly noticed, your job is at risk, because it means the company can do with or without you. Don't waste time. Deliver your projects on time, and also be on time to get to work. Don't be the last person to get to a workplace. Some people have got that habit. They're the first ones to leave and they're the last one to come in. That gives you a bad reputation, and you don't get that career progression if you are a person like that. You need to show that you are a responsible person so that you are recognized and get that promotion. And that promotion is what you need to make more money. Remember, when you go to work, we're going to work to get some more money. Have your documents ready all the time. Besides your degree transcript, you must always have your passport, and your passport must be valid. Just keep checking that your passport is not expired yet. Otherwise, you might miss on opportunities. A driver's license is a must for every person. I know it can be difficult for some people, but when you're starting a career, always make sure you have your driver's license. The employers are always emphasizing a driver's license. Even if they are not offering you a car, they still want you to have that license. Employers want that convenience of a person who is flexible, who can do anything. And a driver's license is a must. In the first 4 months of my first job, I was assigned to go and work outside the country. Thank God my passport was not expired. Otherwise, I could have missed on that opportunity. Hear me, if you want to progress quickly, just get ready for anything. The next tip is always speak out your mind. Ask intelligent questions. Don't just get into a meeting and stay mum or quiet throughout the meeting without saying a word. You are not sacked when you don't contribute anything, but also at the same time, you don't get career progression. People who are noticed are the people who speak out. So make sure if you're getting into a meeting, make effort to say at least something. It's even better to say irrelevant stuff, but at least show that you can speak. A trick that you can use is volunteer to chair the meeting. When you're chairing, you don't have that pressure of contributing when you don't have something to say. But you're on the limelight, you're chairing. So this forces you to be speaking and calling the shots because you're chairing the meeting. Chairing meetings shows your leadership skills. That can also easily noticed, leading to your promotion, career progression, more money. Next time, when they're asking for someone to chair a meeting, put your hand up and chair those meetings. It's very easy to chair meetings. You only need to start with one, and then you get experienced. And no one can blame anyone for not chairing properly. There's no right or wrong way of chairing. There's nothing that you can do wrong about chairing a meeting, as long as you make sure you give people chances to speak and you make sure you're keeping the time, you're leading the discussion. It's not just you who is just speaking, but you are just maintaining order to make sure that things flow. The next tip is respect your workplace. Follow all the policies and procedures of your employer and don't be caught out of bounds. Don't misuse your employer's assets, the time. Don't misuse the privileges that we have for internet. Every employer is sensible. They always allow some reasonable use of internet for your own personal stuff. But if you take half of the day or the whole day just doing your own stuff at work, it's not fair, and it's a way of ruining your career progression. Some employers have got systems to monitor their servers, so you might think that no one noticed what you're doing, but they could be noticing. Downloading explicit stuff, then you're putting your job at risk. The next tip is always try to develop some skills relevant to your role. Stay up to date and keep upgrading and making yourself better, making yourself to become a more valuable asset to the organization. Develop your technical skills, and also don't forget to develop the soft skills: communication, collaboration, leadership, innovativeness, empathy, time management skills. The next tip is avoid politics, avoid office politics. Every organization have got their own politics, internal politics. Just mind your own business. Don't get involved in people, talking about people. Just discuss work only, and don't discuss people. Don't discuss your manager. Don't discuss your colleagues with others. Don't say bad things about other people, because you never know who is who in the zoo. It's very important for you to know who is connected to who. To be on the safe side, just don't say bad things about anyone, regardless. Zip up your mouth. Just mind your own business. Focus on your work. Ask for a promotion. You don't get if you don't ask. If you think you've got skills that are relevant to a higher position, you can talk to your manager. Don't go behind their back. Don't go behind her back or his back. Talk to them. Tell them what you think. What you need to do when you want to ask for a promotion is first check whether you are delivering over and above expectation in your current role. If you think you are, then you've got a good business case. Ask for more responsibilities. And obviously, more responsibilities come with a higher paycheck. Apply for those internal positions. If you think you qualify, and if you think you're experienced enough, you think you can do the job, apply for them. Don't hesitate that if my manager will discover that I'm applying for this position, what would they think? It doesn't matter. Actually, most managers will be happy for you. They want you to progress. Don't limit yourself. Don't keep yourself stuck to your current position. Employers would prefer to recruit internally, and they only usually get outside when they don't find the talent inside the organization. Confidentiality. Maintain the confidentiality of your workplace. Don't sell out some company secrets or some trade secrets to rivals. Of course, you can share information, but there are some things that you can't share. So know what your policies say. You don't just share everything with everyone. That might ruin your employer's prospects. In most organizations, you are limited of what you can say to the media, of what you can write. That's why they have the communication team. It's not your job to talk to the media about the organization. So that will ruin your progression. The next tip is offer to help. If you're good at something, and if you think you've got the time to help others, share ideas, share knowledge, share skills. You can volunteer to teach or to train some people who are just starting. Your career progression also happens quicker. The next thing that you need to do is to become loyal to your employer. It doesn't pay to hop from one job to another every 6 months, because it also ruins your reputation. Stay with an employer. Try to get some progression within that employment before you're looking elsewhere. Of course, if you're stuck in one position and you don't see any prospect of growing, it might be a reason for you to start looking elsewhere. Live gracefully. Do it in a way that you don't burn bridges. Part with people amicably. You never know. You might need those people as referees for your next jobs. And also you might need to go back to the same employer. The next tip is be flexible and be adaptable. Don't be very rigid. Your employer may ask you to do something else. Don't just say, this is not my job. If need comes, if you're asked to or requested to do something, just follow instructions. Just do it with enthusiasm. Employers prefer people who are flexible, people who are adaptable to change. And if you show that you are adaptable, flexible with change, you can do anything, you can help when you're asked to, that makes you recognizable as well. When they recognize that you're a good person like that, you're a good employee, they promote you. You can be promoted. And when you're getting promoted, you're getting more money. The more money is what we're aiming at. I hope you've learned something, and I hope you excel in your workplace. Press the like button if you like the content, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Dr. Zek signing out.